Hey guys, it's me, Emma. I'm sorry I have not filmed in so long. My baby, Emerson, he came on January 2nd, 2018, and that was 16 days ago. He just turned 2 weeks, Tuesday, and today's Thursday, but I have not been filming because I've wanted to do my hair and makeup before I filmed, and I just realized today that if I ever want to get this video done, that's not gonna happen. So I guess that's the mom life. But anyways, today I'm going to talk about my labor and delivery and pretty much how it went, and also I'm going to let you guys meet my little man. So yeah. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I just had to throw this little video in from the hospital. And I just thought I would throw these in. These are his little newborn photos, so I just love them, and you will actually see a video here coming up. It's going to be my labor and delivery story, and kind of how I've been doing the past 2 weeks, and you'll also get to meet my baby. So basically what happened was me and my boyfriend, he took me to get some tacos because I really was wanting some tacos, and then I went to his mom's house. Well, I was 39 weeks that day, and so I knew it could be any moment, but I just didn't really feel like I was in labor. But what had happened was I was kind of standing there talking, and I had just gone to the bathroom, and all of a sudden I reached behind me and my pants are wet, just a little bit, and I was like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. I think I just peed myself, just because when you're pregnant you can't, sometimes you don't feel when you have to pee. But I was like, no, I just went to the bathroom. So I started asking his family, do y'all think that's what this is? And of course they're like, yes, let's just go to the hospital and check it out, it's free. So anyway, so we went to the hospital, and they went ahead and said that they were going to keep me there and I was going to have the baby. So they weren't sure if my water, it could have been my water leaking, and it eventually would have broke that night, is what I think happened. So anyway, they called in my doctor to that was about 10:30 at night, and then they called in my doctor to come break my water, because they said I was already so dilated that I was going to have them that night. So my doctor came in and broke my water. I didn't feel a thing. My contractions, I was having them, but I wasn't really feeling them. And so I was just laying there oh, I'm 6 centimeters dilated, and I don't feel like I'm in any pain. So anyways, I didn't even feel my water break. I asked my doctor, did you just break my water? And he said, yeah. And I was like, oh, because I didn't feel it. And then I still told them that I wanted to go ahead and get the epidural, just because I've heard of women who think they can do it and then they try to go back and it's too late, and I did not want that to happen to me. So I said, yes, please shoot me up the back. I don't want to know my own name, just in case. So anyways, sure enough, they made everyone go out of the room I was in, and they wouldn't even let my boyfriend stay in there, which I thought was a little strange, but oh well. I bet they made me lean forward, and they called the anesthesiologist. But what had happened was the hospital was out of the normal epidural, I guess, and it was midnight or 2 a.m. at this point. I don't even remember. It was at some time in the middle of the night. And so the pharmacists at the hospital, obviously they were home. So I had to wait for them to call in a pharmacist to make me a special kind of epidural, hand make it, because they were out. So it took a little bit longer, but it didn't bother me because like I said, I wasn't feeling anything anyways. So so they gave me the epidural. I didn't even feel them give it to me. Again, I asked him when are you gonna do it, and he had already done it. So I've had a really easy pregnancy, and my delivery was pretty easy. So anyways, so something happened, I think, and I think when they gave me the epidural, they didn't do it on my weight or something, because I couldn't feel anything. And it was actually to the point where when I was trying to push, I couldn't feel where to push because I couldn't feel anything. So the doctor told me that she was going to cut off my epidural, and I was going to start pushing. And I started crying because I'm like, great, they're taking away my pain meds. I can't do this naturally. But luckily I still had it in my system. It just wasn't as strong. So I was able to push. I pushed for 52 minutes, I think, and he was born on January 2nd at 5:56 a.m. And oh, it was perfect. And then the only thing that sucks was apparently my doctor had given me a 4th degree, which is the worst apparently, episiotomy. And if you don't know what that is, it's where they cut you. So anyways, my doctor starts stitching me back up, and I was like, I could feel him like tugging the strings of my stitches, and I was kind of like making a face of like, yikes, that's like uncomfortable. That's the only part of the whole delivery and labor and delivery that I thought was uncomfortable. The rest of it I didn't really feel much of, except for the contractions at the end where I didn't have the epidural was pretty strong, and they did kind of hurt a little bit. So, but when you're pushing, you don't even feel it anymore. So, anyways, but so I could kind of like make that face of like, I feel those stitches, and he looks over and he sees that my epidural isn't dripping in my IV anymore, and he was like, oh, I didn't know that they took your pain meds like away or something. So that was kind of weird to me, but he was almost done, so he just finished. But no, I was scared of getting the catheter, I was scared of the IV, and none of it. The catheter actually tickled because I couldn't really feel my legs because it was after my epidural, so it kind of tickled. But no, everything, I was so scared to have my baby, and it was literally just like so easy and so worth everything. That the only thing that really hurt is like recovering right now for my episiotomy, and it honestly doesn't hurt that bad anymore. It did the first few days, but I pretty much feel back to my old self. I will show you a belly shot because I had told you guys I didn't know I was pregnant for 6 months because I just wasn't showing. And anyway, I've pretty much gotten everything back to normal, but I'll show you that too, just in case you ladies are wondering like what to expect, kind of. But everything was pretty easy breezy. But I'm going to go get Emerson out of his little sleeper so y'all can meet him. Emerson, he's actually right now in a milk coma. See, he's so limp. Anyway, yeah, I am breastfeeding him, so he drinks a lot, so he's pretty tired right now. But he came out with all this hair, and he came out at 7 pounds 7 ounces, and 21 inches long. So yeah, that's my little guy. Hey guys, so sorry, I realized I didn't post a video or like a little snippet of my belly like I said I was going to. So I started eating a cosmic brownie and I just remembered. But so this is actually a tank top that I fit in before I was pregnant. My uterus right here still needs to go down a little bit, but they told me to expect to be back at the size I was at 5 or 6 months, and that's exactly how I didn't know I was pregnant right there, because I was 6 months and that's how small I was. So just for any women that are like wondering what to expect, that's about a good time frame, is 5 to 6 months. I do think I'm going to post a video of like bouncing back or like trying to get into a like fitness routine with a newborn. So if that's something you'd be interested in, subscribe and I'll keep you updated. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed and you are interested in following my journey with my little boy. And the next video I think I'm going to do is his nursery, like how I organized and just cleaned up and everything, because right now I have all my old clothes that I used to wear in there and I'm going through it, so it's just a mess. But I promise this time I will try to get that video up as soon as I can. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day.
Bloopers.
You filming?
Yeah, I've been.
Everyone's watching me. I feel like I can't be cute now.
I can't be cute.
Okay. How I look?
Fantastic.
Okay.
So update. You have to tell them.
Update. Do I say hi YouTube?
No. Well, have you not started
Hi
this
YouTube.
yet? Oh, okay.
Hey guys, I am. You think I'm still 6 centimeters? Last time we checked, I was 6 centimeters. I got my painful. That was perfect timing. My painful IV here. What? My doctor's about to break my water. I can cut this stuff out.
And get your epidural.
And I'm about to get my epidural.
The pharmacist is making
The pharmacist has to make it. Because they're out. I would be terrible on the news. Anyways, I will keep you guys updated. Hopefully it is, I don't have a watch.
12:30?
It is 12:30, 12:40. This is terrible. I did do a live Facebook video, so check it out.